happy vlogmas. I'm so happy to do that. It's something that brings me a lot of joy during the Christmas season, although I'm not doing like the daily vlogging because who's got time for that? If you work full-time and also want to have a social life. But doing it once a week is a lot of fun and I really enjoy making these videos. And I have to say, this year I'm not such in a Christmas mood yet because it is quite warm. I'm even thinking, should I take off my sweater? I feel like it's so warm. We have probably 5+ degrees and that doesn't help. Let's say it like that. And obviously we had a bit snow here and there, but nothing that lasted. So I think we definitely should start decorating and also listening to some Christmas music because I think that really helps to lift up the Christmas mood. There's also something I always enjoy, and that is reading Christmas books. So I think that's the first thing I want to show you is my TBR for this season. It is a bit ambitious. I doubt that I will manage all of it, but let's see. There, this is my TBR. Let's start with the first one. This is from the Celebration Bay series. I think I'm reading it for the 3rd round now because it's just such a comfort read. It really feels like Gilmore Girls in a crime scene, kind of like that. Very cozy and fun, very like feel good, lightweight, even though somebody got murdered. Yeah, like a typical cozy mystery. The next book is a childhood book. It's a German book called Die Falschmünzer vom Mäuseweg, ein Fall für TKG von Stefan Wolf. This is something I have read thousands of times because this is something I loved listening to, because this is a German book series that was produced as like an audio series, so you can also listen to it, like the shorter version of it. It's like 45 minutes, but usually when you read the book there's always like 2 kind of storylines intertwined, and in the audio drama you usually only get 1, so you get a lot of more background, and sometimes they say things that don't make sense and then you read the book and you're like, ah, that's why they say that. So yeah, always loved reading or listening to them. So, and this one is well, it is set in December, so they talk a bit about like eating Christmas cookies and all of that, but it's not, the topic is not Christmas, but it's still like, yeah. And it's a crime book. There are 4 characters, 3 guys and a girl who ask detectives and solve mysteries, and they're only 13 years old, but they could be grown-ups. The next book is a book I think I've already presented here, like probably the last 2 years. It's A Christmas Railway Mystery by Edward Marston. It's a historical crime book set in December 1860 in a railway setting. So it kind of gives me a bit like Agatha Christie, Orient Express vibes, just for Christmas, and I just want to finally read it, but we'll see if I'm getting through that. And then I bought this book probably last year. It's a Norwegian book called Den siste adventskalenderen, so the last advent calendar. And this sounds to be quite like a feel-good book, and I think I got it on sale and it looked a little bit cute, but then I never finished it. And I have to say the picture on here looks really like very bad Photoshop. If they had waited 2 years, they probably would have gotten a much better AI generated picture, but okay, yeah. We'll see if we get to that one. I would be really proud if I managed these 3 because I'm leaving already quite early to Germany, so we'll see. And then I have my Christmas calendar, which is usually also a book. I really like to have like also a children's crime book that has like 24 chapters, and then you open the pages every day for the particular day. And yeah, it's a very cozy and fun little tradition in the morning. But actually my host family gave me a Christmas calendar last year as a book, and I'm not sure if it's actually a Christmas calendar, but it has 24 chapters, so it makes sense to use it like that. And this is also a Norwegian book called Snøsøsteren by Maja Lunde, and it is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's a Christmas story. I don't really know much more about it. The illustrator is Lisa Aisato, and she is like, I mean, what she's drawing is so beautiful. I think I got my sister a similar book from her about like circle of life, and I just flipped through the pages here of this one, and it makes me so happy to look at it, and I'm like, this is gonna be really nice to read. It's obviously way too big and heavy to take it with me on vacation, but then I'm just gonna continue reading it when I'm coming back. But I would say that's the books I want to read. It's quite a lot. We'll see how we're gonna do. I have read 49 books this year, so 50 it should be. Yeah. I think we're gonna start with the TKG one because it has only 180 pages, and usually when I'm at my parents' house and I would read like one per day, so they're quite a quick read. So we're gonna start with that, and I think I will combine it with reading and then tidying up a bit, because we have to tidy up and vacuum a bit before we can actually set up the Christmas tree here. That's the plan. And later today I would like to go to the Christmas market. So I had plans to go with a friend, but she cancelled, so I think we just make it like a solo date and just go there. That would be really fun. So that's the plan. Let's get going.
Let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
I tidied up. I actually already put up the tree over there. I haven't done so much with it yet, but I really wanted to find a new place for it, because usually I have it right next to my bookshelf here, but this time I kind of felt like I wanted to have my reading chair over there. So now the mirror is behind me, so we have to see if that's something I like, but yeah, we're just gonna try this one. I definitely see the other shelf over there. I have to tidy up and clean, but I find putting decorations and like also the tree very exhausting. And I always wondered why that is, until I found out that I was a highly sensitive person and that this is a very normal thing, because there's so many different tasks, and we think very deeply and process very deeply. So things like that have like a lot of small tasks are very draining. And I always, when I had to tidy up, I usually would like read for 5 minutes or play for 5 minutes, and then I would tidy up for 5 minutes, something like that. I always done that already when I was very young, and I read that's a very typical thing that HSPs do. So because they try to recover from the exhaustion that like a simple task like that can give you, which is annoying that you have that, but it is what it is, so we make the best out of it. So now sun sets in like 20 minutes or so, and I think I will get my stuff and then go to the Christmas market because I'm really looking forward to go there.
It's all around us. Christmas has found us. Yet another year. We are the fortunate ones, all us daughters and sons. Everyone's still here, and that's something to be grateful about. Let's be grateful we're still here.
It was really nice at the Christmas market. There was even like a concert or something, so it was just nice to listen to a beautiful voice and eating some fries. I also wanted to have some Dutch pancakes that are kind of like very small pancakes, but they had kind of like fixed menus, and I didn't really want to have that, and the line was really long, so I'm like, it's okay, I can just walk around a bit and enjoy the atmosphere. Obviously there were a lot of people on a Saturday, but yeah, it was really nice. It was a nice thing to do, and today has been very peaceful and quiet. I've done some values work. I looked through the values that I had last time when I did it, I think in 2022, and then I did now like a values course, and also asked ChatGPT based on the list that I had, what they said. And in the end I came up with 5 values. One was security and comfort, and I feel like that is definitely my base that I need, like a comfortable home and safe income, stable surroundings, and then also like a lot of like coziness and rest. And then the second one was personal growth and learning, and I'm like, that makes sense. I'm learning languages, I learned so much about myself. I love to do personal development courses and reading books about it, so yeah, that fits perfectly. And then oh yeah, the other one that I forgot to say was fun. That was new for me. I'm like, oh, do you have worship fun so much? But yeah, it makes sense. I mean, just look at this. I have these highlighters in the rainbow colors here and at work. Everyone is mentioning when they visit me, and they make so much fun, and I understand why I'm, for example, have the power sheets that is very colorful, and when I'm tidying up or cooking, I always try to make it more fun by listening to something or taking breaks and read something. Everything happens much better if I make it fun or make a game out of it. So I think fun is a really important part actually of my life. So I was just not really aware of it. Then the 4th value was health, which makes sense. I work a lot on health things, mental health, but also obviously physical health with all my injuries. I'm working on weight loss, and I love moving my body. I love hiking and walking and all of that. So it makes sense that health was one of it. And then the last one was emotional connection and attention. And that was interesting because emotional connection makes sense. I really love to connect with people. I love to connect with my friends and family, and I've been practicing to connect with myself more and better. And the thing was, when attention came up, I felt quite shameful around it because I think I've been raised with a thought of like, oh, you have too much emotions, you are too much, you're kind of like a drama queen. And I think attention has like a negative association for myself, but I realized that's actually not 100% true, because I get praised, for example, at work, for being very attentive for like small details. I'm attentive to my friends, and I also have practice to pay more attention to myself instead of neglecting myself. So maybe it's actually a good idea that this is another value, because I might change the association that I have with attention. And with that, I think I will end the vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me on this first Vlogmas Day video, and I hope you have a wonderful December time. See you very soon. Bye bye.